Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to At America. Happy New Year! I am Andrea Oriel, your e-guide for today, and I hope everyone is in the mood to have fun today because we will be having Metropolitan Toastmasters. Let's celebrate 2023. Speaking of celebrating the new year, I have a little trivia question for you to answer. In what year did the United States start celebrating New Year? Is it A, 1752, B, 1753, C, 1754, or D, 1755? If you think you know the answer, you can submit your answer to our social media platform, and the first person who is able to answer correctly will be receiving a shout out later in the end of the event. And now, without further ado, I would like to invite the representative from the Metropolitan Toastmasters for today, Karefo. Please come up to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming. Looks like we don't have any much. We don't have many people for today. Maybe half of them are regulars. Maybe they're still having their trip somewhere else. I don't know, right? Uh, yeah. Welcome to Toastmasters. I hope you will have your amazing New Year starting in 2023 in this month, January. And before I start, is there any guest for today? Please come on stage. The lady right there. Welcome. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Uli.
Uli.
Yes,
Uli.
ULI.
Oh, Uli. Okay.
That's
Hey,
correct.
just confirming. Why did you come here? I mean, no, no, not. I mean,
uh,
why did you come to Toastmasters?
okay, I would like to reminisce old memories because I was
Oh,
an
you're old member.
ex-member from the Toastmaster, but not from here.
Oh, not from here.
Yes,
Okay. What happened to
that's
your
all.
old club?
I chose to vacuum.
Oh, Fakum.
Vacuum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you a member here? Starting a member here?
Huh?
Not yet.
Not yet,
Not yet. Okay.
but
Please.
I will. Yes. Okay.
Okay, Oli. Thank you for
Yeah,
your
thank
kind.
you,
Yeah.
Kak.
Okay. Remember. And sorry, another guest. The man, black shirt. You can come as a guest to. Yeah. Please. What's your name?
Bet,
Sorry.
bet,
Bet.
yes.
Bet. Can you spell it for me, please? I
B,
only know BAT. Bat like Batman. Okay.
yes, BATH.
BATH.
Yeah.
BATH. Batch. Bat. Okay. Well, cool name for a person. Okay. You see, we have matching colors. Matching my style. Okay. All right. Okay, but why did you come to Toastmasters?
Because I wanna watch
Your friend.
my friend.
Your girlfriend.
Yes.
I'm jealous because I'm single. Okay, you can back to your girlfriend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bat. Okay, looks like this is enough guests for today. All right, for because the president is not here present because she is sick. Let's pray for her for a moment. Amen. Okay, with this mighty hammer, I will open this meeting right here and yay. Okay, okay. I will call upon our Tom or Toastmaster of the meeting, Wita. Please come on stage.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Hello, back with me as your Tom. First Tom of the year. Yay! So, how is everyone doing tonight? How was work? Is it busy? Challenging? Good? Already tired and want to start a whole new year again? Same. Okay, my name is Wita and I am your Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster of the meeting is basically an MC of an event. So, yeah.
me. I'm also your VPPR. Okay. Can you to the next slide, please? Okay, for guests, some of you might not know what is Toastmaster. I even had one of my friend when I tell them I'm going to Toastmaster meeting, and they were like, "What is Toastmaster? Are you like toasting to something?" And like, no, we're not. We are a public speaking club. So basically, we are found in is a nonprofit educational organization from United States, and we have over 16,000 clubs in 145 countries, and Maths is one of them. Next, please. Okay, before we started, I'm going to do an introduction to our executive committee. We have our club president, Toastmaster Claudia. Unfortunately, she's not here. And then we have Toastmaster Revo, who opened the meeting earlier as our VPE. And then Toastmaster Sinta, the lady in red, as our vice president membership. If you're curious about Toastmaster, you can talk to her directly. And then there is me as vice president public relations. We have Toastmaster Chuchu over there with the phone as our secretary. Toastmaster Eki right here as our SAA and immediate past president, Toastmaster Attila. So in Toastmaster, we have this thing called Pathway Learning Experience. It's basically like a curriculum at school, which you can choose each one of them. Like for example, if you are trying to master your presentation, you can choose the presentation mastery. Where is it? There. Or if you're trying to be a better influencer, you can choose persuasive influence. And as for me, I'm choosing strategic relationship because I have a background in PR and it's somewhat related to it. Okay, next. So Toastmaster is not only public speaking. In here, you can also learn about mostly networking and also enhancing your communication skill, boosting your organizing skill, uh, find brand new insight, and of course our tagline that is have fun, go mad. So our agenda for today, we have three agendas. The first one is table topic session, prepared speech, and evaluation speech. For table topic session, the duration is 1 to 2 minutes. It is open to all guests. Table topic is basically like a impromptu speech. You may watch You Miss Universe once, and you can like pick any topic that is prepared in here, and you can say anything you want about the topic or whatever you are related to it. And for the prepared speech session, it's only for members. The duration is for 5 to 7 minutes. In this session, when you are choosing the pathway learning experience, like I mentioned before, you will have five level and few projects in each level. So you have to do that in prepared speech session. And each speech will be evaluated in the evaluation speech session. The theme of today is Let's Celebrate 2023. The word of the day is aspiration. You can use it in if you are coming here and the and WOD counter will count it. For example, aspiration is something that you hope to achieve. For example, the example sentences is he worked hard to fulfill his childhood aspiration to become a surgeon. Oh, that's me. So, so for the first session, sorry, before we are starting to the first session, we will have our general evaluator uh, helping me telling all of the role for tonight. So for general evaluator, Toastmaster Cucu, please come to the stage. Round of applause, guys.
Hello, hello, good evening, everyone. So it's always been good to be in the stage again. And for this current session, I'm going to serve as the general evaluator. So my responsibility is to evaluate all the overall sessions from the beginning until the end. So it's good that we can start the event on time at 7:10. And also, I'm going to evaluate all the sessions from the table topic sessions, prepared speak, prepared speech sessions until the evaluation speech. But tonight, I will not be working alone, so I will be assisted by a team. So I'm going to call all the teams here, Toastmaster Wilson, Toastmaster Wita, Toastmaster Rizky, and Toastmaster Ivo to come to the stage to explain your each roles.
Revo.
I'll be first. Good evening at America Metropolitan Toastmasters. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, my name is Wilson. I will be serving you all today as the grammarian for today. As the grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any improper language, as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day, which was already been introduced by the Toastmaster of the meeting, but that's okay. For today's meeting, the word is aspiration. It is a noun, kata kerja, which means a strong desire to achieve something high or great. If you want to use the word, an example would be, I want to be an even better communicator in 2023. That is my aspiration. If you want to perform well in the meeting, I suggest you use the word of the day as a speaker. So that will be all from me. Thank you, Mr. and Madam Toastmasters. Back to you, General Evaluator.
So next, Toastmaster Rizky to explain your role as the ah and WOD counter.
Okay. Good evening. I am Meki. Uh, I will be your and WOD counter. My responsibility here is to count the and the other that seems quiet. Like mm. And I also count the WOD that is aspiration. Yes. Okay. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rizky. So next would be Toastmaster Ivo to explain his role as a timer. Go ahead, Toastmaster Ivo.
Hello, it's me again from the start of the meeting. As you can see, I'm holding three light bulbs with three different colors. What's this for? This is as a sign to time your speech. If the light turns green, you still can speak freely, right? But when it turns to yellow, you have to prepare to stop your speech. And when it turns red, you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. So you have to finish it quickly or as fast as you can. Please be advised to focus into these lights because when you go on stage and you do the speech, it will be timed by me. So please focus on this. I will be in the center over here. Okay? All right.
Thank you, Toastmaster Revo. So the next is ballot. Ballot. The role of ballot would be explained by Toastmaster Wita. Toastmaster Wita, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Cucu. So for ballot, each of the session, we will have our favorite speaker. So at the end of each session, you will have to vote your favorite, and the winner will be announced in the end of the meeting. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, so that's all. Without any further ado, let's start the sessions. So I will hand it over to Toastmaster. Oh, I will hand it over to Toastmaster Wita again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Cucu, for explaining your role as a general evaluator. So how is it, guys? Is it great, right, that we have each of our role taker that will be uh, taking good look at each of your speech. Okay, can we do the first session? That is the table topic session that will be led by Toastmaster Iza. Please come to the stage, Toastmaster Iza. He will be telling you guys about the session.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to all guests and fellow Toastmaster. I'm Toastmaster Iza. I'm here as a table topic master. So I would explain first what is actually a table topic. Topic session is actually help us to improve our impromptu speaking, which actually similar to what a miss or Miss Indonesia or Putri Indonesia always do to to assess their capability of impromptu speaking. So here, the theme of the today's session is about let's celebrate our 2023, and the word of date of today is actually as an aspirations. So in this 2 minute sessions, actually you will be qualified if you speak from 1 to 2 minutes, and then don't forget to always use a word of the day today, because when you use that, you will get respect from us, especially for yeah, yeah, yeah. And then and then uh, uh, if you speak less than 1 or more than 2 and 30 seconds, you will not be qualified. And then please take a look at Mr. Evo for the timer, and then okay, let's start. So these are the the month of the year, so you can actually just pick one. So guests are prioritized. Probably you want to come to try to be pageant today. Yeah, please come. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
So I think that you already experienced about
No, no, no,
table
no,
topic,
no.
right?
I'm still newbie in the Toastmaster, and then I got vacuum, so
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
just like
So
have a
it's
basic experience in a
yes, yes.
Toastmaster.
Let's refresh your memories in
All
Toastmaster by
right.
starting to pick one of this month.
I would like to choose April,
Why April?
since my birthday in April.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Yes, I'm Taurus girl.
Yeah, Taurus girl. Okay,
Okay.
so let's get okay. How come people grow apart? So this is your
Oh,
session.
okay. Welcome.
Stage is yours.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Toastmaster
Iza.
Iza. Good evening, everyone. Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Oli, and talking about people, um, you know that one day you meet new people, and then you introduce yourself to that people, and you become friends. And then after you become friends, you become best friends, and maybe one day, and if it's like destiny from God, you will become soulmate. But what if it's not? There are two options. The first one is that you can grow together, right? You can still in contact with your friends. Maybe some of them will stay in your life like forever best friend, but some of them may be like growing apart. Talking about growing apart, how did it become first? I think to simplify is this because one, time is the best thing in this world, but it can become the best enemies. Because I think when you cannot compromise your friendship with time, or you can give your friends some of your time, you cannot meet with them and you cannot connect with them. And then the second one is that interest. If you have the same interest with your friends, you can still contact with them, and then you can still talk about that. But however, interest in the next future change by time to time. And then that's two factors that I think maybe a start, or maybe the factors to make people grow apart. And thank you. Back to Toastmaster Iza.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uli, for the speech. Yeah, yeah. So next, uh, do you want to come, Mrs. Blue? Yeah. Oh, she's a member. So anybody is a guest here. So the boy using a black shirt probably wanna come to the stage. Don't be shy. Okay. So welcome to Toastmaster. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
So
Thank you.
what is your name? You can introduce yourself to people.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rizky. I'm a visiting Toastmaster. I am a member of SCBD Toastmaster.
Oh, neighbor. So pick one.
July, please.
July. Okay, this is it. Oh, interesting. The most surprising thing you have seen. Probably you come to visit someone. Okay, we can start now.
Good evening, everyone. Uh, I rarely visit someone else's house lately, but I will speak about this from memory. Uh, I remember going into someone's house. I forget it's my dad's connection. Uh, so this guy's house has the usual, what do I say? A head of an animal, a head of a deer, and he proudly said that he hunted him. He hunted it himself. Uh, I was 5 years old back then. The first thing the first thing that come into my mind when I see those heads, there are plenty of them, is that uh, yeah, you can imagine being a 5 year old and then imagining someone butchering another living thing's head and then mercilessly put it in the wall. Uh, apa ya, the feeling always stuck. It never goes out from my head. Yeah, I think that's the weirdest thing that I see in someone else. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Interesting. Yeah. Thank you for being a speaker. Yeah. Okay, the next one, please. I I guess there is still some guests. Okay, okay, okay. Please come to the stage. Don't be shy. Oh, you are using batik from Lombok, right? Oh, okay, 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 okay. So what's your name?
My name is Kai.
Hello, Kai.
Yes, hello, Toastmaster Iza.
I'm good. How about you?
No, I'm
Huh?
not asking your news. No, I'm asking your. How are you, Miss Toastmaster Iza?
I'm good. How about you?
Ah, cool.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
okay too.
Okay. So
Thanks for asking.
you can pick one.
I just January.
Okay, choose January. Why? Because it's your birthday.
No, because it's holiday time.
Oh, but I don't think that it's holiday. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
that's poor.
yeah. How about you? You feel that it is a holiday?
Yeah, because uh tomorrow I will going to another country.
Oh, cool.
It's an holiday time.
Have a good holiday, but please answer this question first. Yeah. Okay, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Kai. So today I have a chance to talk about what's something most people don't know about me. Something people don't know about me. I think like people don't realize that every time I come to the event or to the place or to the meeting, I always using something special from our country, that is Indonesia. Uh, our last meeting in December 2022, I'm using a batik from Papua. And today I'm using ulos from Danau Toba. What province of Danau Toba? North Sumatra. Yeah, I'm using this one. I like so much using things from our country. That is, I wanna show you that our country is so rich. So we must be proud of our country. So this is really not shame if we always using all we representative of part of our country. That is, we are young and don't be ashamed of our country because our country is rich and beautiful and awesome and so much history. So that's just it. The thing most people don't realize, maybe I always using uh, things from our country. Thank you.
Thank you. What a great speech. So who loves Indonesia? Like Kai.
Me,
Oh,
of
everybody
course.
loves Indonesia, of course.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Soon to be Toastmaster Kai. Yeah. So anybody else who wants to come to the stage and otherwise I will pick. So please, the girl there, so please come to the stage. So everybody please applause harder. Yeah. Okay. Thank
Hello,
you. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good too.
Okay.
Okay. Please introduce yourself to people.
Okay, hello. My name is Ami. I'm a friend of Miss Claudia.
Wow. She's not here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, good evening. So please pick
Okay.
the rest of these options.
I will pick February.
February
Yes.
because there will be a Valentine.
No, because there's 28 days
Oh,
on that
there is
month.
28
Yeah.
days. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So what what were you like as a 10-year-old?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone. So I will tell about what were I like when I was a 10-year-old. Maybe when we 10-year-old, we have childhood memories. Like when we a child, we dream about our dreams, about our work soon, or maybe about our hobbies or something that in our aspiration to be a kid. And now, and 10 years back later, we are different of our dreams. So sometimes we have to back to the reality, like we work, like we have to a daily conversation or daily activity that must be different that we have to dream before when we were a 10-year-old. So sometimes I think when we are different, have a different activity like we work in now, and then we dream about the 10 years old, we have to think about sometimes we have to work, sometimes we have to live, and then when we think about our dreams, it's about a simple things that we live for to have a purpose, just to not for ourselves, but for the other we love, like a family, like friends, or someone that we have to uh, live with us. Gitu. And then when we think a 10 years old, maybe we have to like a kid with a simple dream, like live with a happiness, fun. But we but back then to now we just enjoy life. It's a simple fun that we get. So thank you everyone and good evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Yeah. So we had one more space left to be a table topic master today. So anyone wants to volunteer? Okay, go ahead. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, alhamdulillah. Yeah,
Alhamdulillah. So you have four left. Which
yeah.
one do you want to
I
pick?
choose my.
Okay, let's choose May.
Yeah, you'll be lucky man.
Yeah. So this is it. Why do you think people have fears?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh,
What is your
hey.
name?
My name is Adrida. I was a poet. Sometime also working on policy analyst. Okay, and then just only guest here to see some people and get a new friend.
Cool. I'm your
Okay,
friend.
I choose my before because it was my mother's birthday, and it was my first month that's very special because I got Muri record as the best poet that my book on France. Okay, why do you think people have fears? Okay, these questions remind me when I was a kid. Just say when I was in the kindergarten, maybe around 6 years or 5 years old. I was a very shy girl. Even I'm the first in my family. But if walking around in the front of the people, I will be very shy. If my fathers come to introduce me to the guests when they come to my house, I was very shy. When I was going to my primary school, everybody sit in the front. I will be sit in the back, and I'm very shy and fierce. I don't know why I'm very fierce at the moment, but because maybe I feel when somebody come to the front, it will be the center of attention, so everybody will look everything. And when I was child, my hair was curly, so sometimes everybody bullies me. Hey, curly hair. So it was like her mom, something like that. So I was fear if everybody see my performance. But later on, when I was going for junior high school, I going for Scout Girls. And finally, I can get my breath because I can go hiking. I do more. I also speak to the friends, and I always go get all fears coming just because we don't have any self confidence. But when you have self confidence, everything is running well. Thank you very much.
Wow. Cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, you have a very good self-confidence. Yeah. So I think this is it. So back to Toastmaster Wita. Welcome back, Toastmaster Wita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Iza. Actually, this is his first time as our table topic master, so big round of applause. Yay, so that's the first session that is table topic where you can try to learn to speak impromptu because who knows, maybe you're the next Miss Indonesia, right? Even though you don't really reach the height. Okay, moving on to the second session that is prepared speech session. We have two cool speakers. The first one is Toastmaster Retno and Toastmaster Sinta. We will be starting on Toastmaster Retno first on her first icebreaker speech. So I will be inviting the evaluator, there is Toastmaster Revo, who will be introducing her and her speech. So Toastmaster Revo, without further ado, I will giving the floor to you. Round of applause.
Oh, you don't have. All right. Today I'll be evaluating Toastmaster Retno for her speech today. And her level is innovative planning level 1. It's an icebreaker speech. So it's a first speech of every Toastmaster if they're starting a member. And the speech title is Better Human, Better Nature. Better Human, Better Nature, Toastmaster Retno. Please come on stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Revo, for the time and the stage. Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing great because I'm also doing great right now. And it is such an honor for me because I have all of your attention full for me right now. Well, in this ice breaking, I want to share 3 facts about myself. Oh, actually, I have a slide. Yeah. Okay, while waiting the slide, 3 fun fact about me. The first one is maybe while waiting the slides, I'm just explaining to you. So I am an introvert. So yeah, I really enjoy my time for being alone or enjoying in the small group of people. And because of this, many people who just met me for the first time think that I am not friendly. But most of them change their mind once they have a very deep talk to me. So yeah, let's see what do you think about me later. If we have a deep talk after this. Well, continue to the next slide. This is my second fact as I am actually working in marine conservation field, and people think that working in marine conservation field, that many people will spending their time on the field, but not for me. So as you can see, 80% of my working time is behind a laptop, and only 20% of my time be on the field. And when the COVID-19 strikes to Indonesia, 100% of my working time is at home. As an introvert, I feel that I really enjoy this kind of work, but it's not good for me. It's not healthy for me because my communication skill and also my social skills are decreasing. Can you go to the next slide, please? Well, and as I said, it's not unhealthy for me. Last year, I have my first interview scholarship, my first scholarship interview, and I do very bad on it because uh yeah, I started during the beginning of my interview, and actually that moment is very important for me. And after the interview, I feel so sad of myself. I mad at myself why I don't do my very best performance. So, long story short, I think how can I improve myself? And that's why you are here, see me here right now in the map. I hope I can improve my communication skill and also improve my socialization skill and have new friends here. And oh, I think this before. Okay, okay. And this is my third fact. My third fact is about Barack Obama. Well, this is my one aspiration, my main aspiration for my life is Barack Obama. I think most of you already know him. So he is the former US president and he has very important position for in the US, and he's very good using his position to create uh, some eco no, sorry, to create pro environment policies. And besides that, I also make him as my aspiration because I really admire the way he speech, the way he talk, and he can use his ability to influence people. There is one quote that I really like the most from Barack Obama, and it goes to the next slide. Well, this is my favorite quote of Barack Obama. He said that we are the first generation to feel the impact of climate change. And we are also the last generation that can do something about it. This is only like one sentences that really grasp my attention and keep around of my mind for a long time. Because from this quotes only in Barack Obama's speech, he explains that he introduced the people that the world is not healthy right now. There is problem and we have to realize about it. But he does not only say about the bad thing or the bad news of the fact right now, but in the second line, he said that we are the last generation and that can do something about it. I see that this message as an optimistic message, right? And I really like the way he make his speech because his speak his speech are uh, giving an optimistic message, and I believe that having an optimistic uh, I believe that optimistic is a strategy to make a better future because without we know about the optimism thing, we will not understand, we will not be able to do something if we don't see that there is a future on the world, right? And that's why, uh, to conclude this speech, Well, I believe that not everyone here perfect, including me, but I'm sure there is always time for being better, and there is also room for an improvement. But I really hope that you will have the improvement not only for yourself but also for the society and also the nature. Thank you. Maybe go back to Emrevo. Oh, thanks, Vita.
There is such a great speech for an icebreaker. One more round of applause to Toastmaster Retno. After this, we will have one more great speaker. Shall we invite them now? Oh, wait, sorry. I have to invite the evaluator first. This is an old face, but finally, he's back in maths. Toastmaster Faisal as our second evaluator who will be uh, introducing Toastmaster Sinta on her speech. Without further ado, Toastmaster Faisal, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vita, Toastmaster of the meeting. I'm quite underwhelmed because he said that I'm an old face. What do you mean by that? Anyway, this is not about me, so I'm here to introduce the second speaker. Let me see. I have credentials here. So, ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster members, and also our guests. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Sinta. She is going to present her second speech, I believe. Third speech. Okay. She's going to present her third speech with the speech title So Long, Soft. And she is her pathway and level is dynamic leadership, level 2 project 3. I'm sorry for that. Okay. So I should call her. Okay. So uh Toastmaster Sinta, speech title Tolong Toh, Toastmaster Sinta, the table is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Faisal, for the kind introduction. We were red. I think we were color coordinated tonight. So good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here on this stage. My name is Sinta. So to start my speech, I will start with the fact that I recently listened to a podcast, and the speaker, he said that there are three shifts that you have to grow in your life. The first one is friendship, the second one is relationship, and the third one is mentorship. I've actually never had a formal experience of being mentored, but let me tell you a story of mine which later became my aspirations, especially in my professional life. So the story goes back in 2016, 7 years ago. So that was the time when I was just graduated from the university, and I applied for a job as a program assistant in a political foundation. And luckily, I got accepted for the job, and I was very excited because working in the field of political, that must be very exciting and very dynamic, right? So I started my job with a very enthusiastic and very excited spirit, and I was assigned to assist a senior program officer, and his name is Pak Mone. So two of us, our main job is to manage programs for political parties, for NGOs, and also for students. And I get more and more excited because just 1 week after I joined the office, I was assigned to accompany my boss to go to my very first business trip to Pekanbaru in Riau. So because that was my very first business trip, I was so excited, and I packed quite a lot for a business trip that actually was only for 2 days. So when I arrived at the airport at Soekarno Hatta, I directly came in. went to the check-in counter and I gave my luggage as a check baggage to the check-in counter. Only to find out that my boss, Pak Mone, he was sitting on the in the waiting room with his luggage, and he will he brought that he brought the luggage as a carry-on. I thought that okay, that wouldn't be a problem, right? But later did I know when we arrived in Pekanbaru in Riau, I had to wait for my luggage to come, which means that Pak Mone also had to wait for me. But that was not the worst part. Not only my boss had to wait for me, but also the local organizer who were already there, who wanted to pick us up, and they already prepared a nice lunch for us before the event. They also had to wait for me because I had to wait for my luggage to come. So that was my very first lesson as an assistant at that time, is to travel light, to travel efficiently. And along the way, I learned not more than that from Pak Mone. I learned that every time we conduct events, people always call him as a professor, as Prof. Mone. Actually, Pak Mone is not a professor, academically speaking. He studied history at the university, but he was a very keen reader. He knows everything from politics, religion, science, and we can discuss just everything with him. So that's why people call him professor. And I also started to realize that he started also to give me more and more responsibilities which were beyond my job description as an assistant. So he started to give me the trust to write reports, more speeches as well, although I was very nervous. And actually, that was quite overwhelming for me. But on the other hand, I was also grateful that I got to learn to work autonomously while also receive supervision from him. And then, just 5 months after I joined the office, I still remember vividly, it was February 2016 in the afternoon. I was called to Prof. Mone's office. I thought that, that must be about our projects that we've been working on. But it wasn't. Prof. Mone said to me that he will be resigning from this office because he wanted to pursue another bigger political career. Okay, that's not surprising for me because he always has this aspiration to be a good and big politician. So I asked to him, who will be your successor? Who will be your replacement, Prof? He said to me, and he smiled, they will be you, Sinta. Really? Are you joking, Prof? And he said, no, 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 no. I'm not joking. You could do it. Why? I, I'm not you. I'm not Prof. Mone. Those, your role are are like a very big shoes to fill. And I remember he said to me that everyone has a different style of leadership and you can just do your style. Just be you, just be yourself. And yeah, I try to continue his legacy as program officer for 3 years. And after that, I also try to follow his footsteps by stepping down from that office and try to continue and pursue another career. Afterwards, we didn't have that much contact between me and Pak Mone, but from what I heard is that he started his new business and he also while also he preparing himself for the election years. That was very aspiring for me. And then 2020 COVID came. I I remember that I woke up in one morning and then suddenly I found out that Pak Mone just passed away. he it hit me, and because I s- I just because it hit me, and that sorry, because it hit me, and then I just realized that I lost my mentor. Although we never had a formal agreement that he become my mentor and I become his protege, but I realized that he is my unintentional mentor. So, Prof. Monet, if you listen to this, I would like to thank you for your lessons and aspirations. I hope you had a good reading and fruitful discussion up there. So long, Prof. Thank you.
One more round of applause because there is such a touching story of Toastmaster Sinta and her own Pak Mone. I hope we are gonna find our own Pak Mone soon. Okay, in the next session, there is the evaluation session that will be led by our GE, Toastmaster Cucu. Are you ready? Okay, that is the evaluation session that will be led by Toastmaster Cucu. The floor is yours. Applause.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so it's time for the evaluation. And for the first evaluation, I would like to call Toastmaster Ivo to evaluate um, Toastmaster Retno's speech. Toastmaster Ivo, the stage is yours.
Okay, hello. Toastmaster Retno, congratulations on your icebreaker speech. It was your first speech, right? As a member. Okay. Since it's a icebreaker speech, I won't evaluate too much on your speech because it was your first time. But I hope it will be better on the next. Not be. I'm not saying that your speech was not good, but you could like improve it a little bit much better. Your speech was better human, better nature, right? It's a speech about how to be a better human in the society and how to be a better human to preserve nature and save the nature if it's endangered. Like we're seeing now, a lot of forests destroyed by the mining company and then the plant plentiful plant no, not plentiful plantations company for their projects, right? And it's a beautiful message to all of us here, and it's important to keep reminding us that hey, we're social beings, and we live next to nature, we live on the nature, we live on Earth, and we have to, like yeah, just be a good citizen of a city of you know, all of us. I, I don't know how to, explain it a little bit further, but yeah, I think that's what I got from your speech. I think a little bit input for me. Uh, I'm not a very good speaker too. I'm still learning, but if you need some inputs from me, if you don't, even if you don't like ask personally, I think you can put a little bit of emotion in there, like if you're talking about destroyed nature, you can, I don't know, destroy yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Emphasize that the nature is destroyed. Uh, I don't know with your style, and if you talk about humans, you can do some impromptu. I don't know. Uh, bro. Sorry. Yes, I put a lot of some ideas in there. I mean, a lot of things that you can include into your speech. There are some creative ideas that you can find on the internet because I do that myself. And yeah, congratulations on your first speech, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, that was an awesome evaluation from Toastmaster Ivo. So next, I would like to call Toastmaster Faisal to evaluate Toastmaster Sinta. Toastmaster Faisal, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Cucu. First of all, I would like to say that was a very beautiful review. I didn't know, I didn't expect that. I was expecting something else, but you excelled. You were successful in making us go and making us touched by your excellent tribute to your mentor. So for that, I would like us all give her a round of applause, and also maybe this can make us this can put a smile on your face knowing that your mentor obviously is so proud of you. So let us go on to our evaluation session. So there are some points that I would like to give in my evaluation session. First of all, I think Toastmaster Sinta is excellent in some aspects. First of all, you were successful in explaining everything in a chronological and logical order. We were swept by your story, we understand it, we felt like we were living in your story. That's why by the end of your speech, we were like very touched, and you can hear people saying, "Oh, because we were touched by that, because we understood your place, because we understood that you're speaking from your heart. We understood everything. In such 7 minutes, you can do everything. I think that is excellent. The second thing is I love it that you put lesson learned in your speeches, in your speech. For example, you said that yeah, you've got the lesson that you have to travel light. Maybe that is something that we can learn from you. So not only you, not only Pak Pak Meno, Pak Mone is your mentor, but I think you are also being a mentor to all of us by telling us your experience, and then you also tell us that we have to have good insights with a lot of books, so we can you can be purposeful in life. So that is good. So I love it that you are able to share to us some things that we can learn from. On the other hand, I think there are also some things that you will need to improve upon. First of all, maybe your expression. He is a very friendly person. He is smiling a lot, and in her real life, she always smiles and always laughs. But sometimes when you are delivering a, a story like this, maybe when the sad moment come, maybe you can like wipe off the smile of your face and show us that you were sad. But maybe that is just one some kind of your mechanism to not cry on the stage. I know it, maybe, but yeah, that is something that you can work on so that we understand that how your emotion, because you are kind of putting the smile from start to finish, while your story is actually a roller coaster of emotion. And second thing is, I think you can work on your intonation because it's kind of a little bit flat. Yeah. So if you can uh, you improve on your intonation, I mean, it is a very it will be a very nice speech. So that's all. I think all in all, Toastmaster Sinta delivered an excellent speech. Congratulations for that. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Cucu.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Faisal. That was a thorough evaluation. And I guess Sinta has the valuable inputs from you. So next is before we go to the vote, I'd like to evaluate for the overall session today. So basically, the session has run very well because we have started the session on time at 7:10, and then also we have the enthusiasms from the guests to speech on the stage as well, and all the prepared speech, all the speaker for the prepared speech can deliver the speech very well as well. So without any further ado, let's go to the vote. I will hand it over to Toastmaster Wita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Cucu. Actually, I missed the first. We were supposed to vote at the end of each session, but let's just do it right now. For the first table topic speaker, I will be giving 1 minute. You can scan the barcode and vote your favorite table topic speaker. There will be names in there. I hope you still remember each of the person and the speech. I'll be voting to. We have the first speaker, Toastmaster, soon to be Toastmaster Uli, soon to be Toastmaster Rizky, soon to be Toastmaster Kai, soon to be Toastmaster Amy, and soon to be Toastmaster Atrida. Okay, did you guys had it all? Okay, now we are moving on to the prepared speech speaker. Please help Toastmaster. Yep, the second one, we have Toastmaster Retno as the first speaker, and the second one is Toastmaster Sinta. Cast your vote, guys. Oh, that's too bad. Toastmaster Sinta is not qualified, so that would make our Toastmaster Retno as our winner at this prepared speech session. Moving on to the evaluation session, we have Toastmaster Revo and Toastmaster Faisal, which you can vote. Both are qualified, right? Toastmaster Revo? Okay, both are qualified and you can vote. Okay, the result of the vote will be announced at the end of the session. Thank you, and back to Toastmaster Cucu for the general evaluator from all of the RNWD counter, ballot, and grammarian.
Okay. So it almost come to the end of the session, but before that, I would like to call our grammarian to come to the stage to deliver his findings from all the speeches. Toastmaster Wilson.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Cucu. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. It's me again, Toastmaster Wilson. I'm here to deliver the grammarian report. First of all, I noticed two people who used the word of the day aspiration in their speech. Please give a big round of applause to Toastmaster Retno and also Toastmaster Sinta. Both of our prepared speakers are using the word of the day, so I really appreciate that. Hope that every other speaker in the near future can also do that. Next, here comes the session. I will be policing your grammar, although I don't really like enforcing languages, but it's my job. So first of all, I would like to discuss the most difficult thing to learn in English. It's not grammar, it's not vocab, it's preposition. Do you know prepositions? Preposition is something that follows a verb. So for example, take off, take on, take down. So off, up, on, down, everything that happens after the verb is a preposition. And even as a learner myself, I find prepositions really, really confusing at times. So here's what I noticed. I found someone said, we are different of our childhood. We are different of our childhood. So the sentence was supposed to go like, kita itu berbeda dari zaman kita kecil. But you're not using of to describe that. You're supposed to say we are different from our childhood. So instead of, we use from. Another thing, I noticed someone say the story goes back into when I was in college. Kalimatnya kan ceritanya berawal ketika saya di kuliah. But you're not supposed to say the story goes back in. you're supposed to say the story goes back to, karena goes to, pergi ke, right? And I think alongside prepositions, I believe we need to get used to it. We need to read, we need to listen, and of course, we need to practice. I also noticed some people using the incorrect tenses, such as will spending. Will spending is not a proper tense. If you want to use will, you either use present continuous, future continuous, or future simple, simple future. So instead of saying many people will spending, you say many people will spend or many people will be spending. Now, the last but not least, I'm finished policing. I would like to list the quotes that I liked. So I noticed someone introduced Barack Obama. To be completely honest, I'm not a big fan of him because I don't know him personally. But thank you to Toastmaster Retno for introducing his quote. Our generation is the first generation that feels the impact of climate change, and also the last generation that can do something about it. So this goes really hard into my heart. Maybe next time, instead of going here by car, I'll be walking from Durikepat to Pacific Place. And also, I noticed Toastmaster Sinta using an idiom. She said, your role is a big shoe to fill. This is a beautiful idiom because it is another way to say it is a big responsibility. Instead of saying kamu punya tanggung jawab besar, you're saying sepatu kamu terlalu besar untuk diisi. That's very beautiful. And last but not least, I listened to someone from the table topic. She's not saying anything, but she has the tendency of wearing a local outfit from Indonesia. So big applause to Toastmaster Kai, really inspirational. I hope you can keep doing that in the near future. Now, that will be all from me. If I make some mistakes, I am terribly sorry. Hope I can do a better job next time. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Wilson, for the grammarian input. So next, I will call the AH and WOD counter Toastmaster Eki.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Cucu. I am your and WOD counter. And for the impromptu speech, the speaker one is Uli. You have three and no WOD. And the speaker two is Rizky, who have a name that same like me. And the counter is 8. And the speaker 3 is K. Hi, 3 and the speaker 4 is Ami, 1 and for the speaker 5 Atrida, please congratulate him because no at all. Wow, wow, wow. And even I am here is already make many And for the prepared speaker one, the Toastmaster Retno, 2 and 1 WOD like Wilson said. And the prepared speaker 2, Toastmaster Sinta, 1 and 2 WODs. And for the evaluator 1, Toastmaster Revo, please congratulate him. Yeah. Because he has the most yeah, he has 9 yeah, because he say you know so much. Maybe he's nervous because evaluating Toastmaster Retno. And the evaluator 2, Toastmaster Faisal, only to us. Thank you.
Okay, now it's time for the ballot. So everyone's ready. Who will be the most favorite speakers for the table topic, prepare page, and the evaluator? Okay, so next I will hand it over to Toastmaster Wita.
Back with me again, everyone. You might get bored seeing me up here, but I will be spilling the tea on who's the favorite speaker of this night.
I will start from the prepared speech because we already know because Toastmaster Sinta is not qualified. So that makes Toastmaster Retno win by default. You can come up to the stage and I will be giving the trophy. Okay, which one is the oh yeah. Yay, congratulations! It is her first speech and she got the trophy. Hey guys, can you help taking picture? Hello? Can you help taking picture? Why? Oh, udah. Okay. Okay, and now I will be share the evaluation the evaluator. That is, you can just come to the stage now. Can you guess which ones? That's Master Revo, congratulations! Yay! Congrats! Let's take a pic. Yay! And we're saving the best for the last. Drum roll, please, for the table topic speaker. Soon to be Toastmaster Kai! Yay! The girl who wears a lot of Indonesian in her outfit. Yeah, that's Ulos. Yay! Congratulations. Let's take a pic first. Okay, now let's take a pic together, you guys, as the winner. I'll be here. Okay, you can hold the trophy for like 5 minutes until we end the end of the session. So, can you help moving the slides? Okay, you can go back to your seats now. Thank you, guys. So this is the end of the session. I really thank each one of you who spend your time, your precious time in here. And if you're curious about Toastmaster, you can call upon our Toastmaster Sinta, who is our VPM, to ask more about what is Toastmaster, what can I get, what can I achieve from here, and so on. You can take a picture of it so that you don't lose it. Next. Our next meeting would be no. Our next meeting will be 2 weeks from now. That is 24. Yeah. 20 January 24. The same time, the same place in America. It can be in here or it can be in the classroom that is next to this stage. Don't forget to follow our Instagram, that is maths.toastmaster. We will be sharing all of our session, our meetings, and the pictures that will be there. Next. Thank you for coming to this meeting, and I will be giving the floor back to our President of Education, Toastmaster Revo. Thank you.
Okay, so we still have a few minutes left before we end the meeting for today. Uh, I want to ask a guest who maybe want to share the experience about today's meeting. Anybody? Anybody? What? Pick one. Okay. Kai, please. Or guess. Anybody? No? Okay, Kai, please. Okay. At least we have one speaker. Whoa. Okay. How was your speech? I mean, how about this idea? Did you come with it, or have thought about it since you know coming here, or what? Explain to us.
Explain what?
The why the idea? Why?
Why
Yeah,
I use this?
yeah. Why use that?
The idea why I use this because I think the color of this one and my t-shirt is in the same color, black. Guess it.
Same color black. Maybe it has. I can wear it too. Maybe.
Yeah, we can be couple in here
Ah!
and together.
I'm not ready.
So,
Yeah,
how's your day?
I'm fine. Thank you. I think Toastmaster Isa was asked the same question.
Do you wanna tell us about your day? You mean
I had a very bad day because half of my way here, my motorcycle broke down. Not into pieces, just broke down, and it didn't like start again. It couldn't start again, and then uh, thankfully someone, an angel maybe in the form of Mas on a PCX, he helped me start my motorcycle. Not start like this, but he pushed my bike with his right leg like this. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't have a chance to say thank you or even gave my card name. Yeah, I think he was an angel.
you're
Yeah,
so lucky.
yeah. Thank you. That's why I'm here. Yeah, I think the meeting is ending.
Enough for me?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's it for all of us. I hope Mats will on the next meeting will give you the best presentation or even the best environment for your purpose. Maybe you want to increase your English speaking skills or your public speaking skills, and I hope we can give that to you in our next meetings. And yeah, thank you from all of us, and just keep coming, okay?
Okay, thank you so much everyone for coming to today's event and thank you so much for also participating. I hope you all had fun. And earlier in this event, I asked a question of the day, which was, in what year did the United States start celebrating New Year? And the answer is A, 1752. Congratulations to Beth Septon from Instagram for being the first person who answered the question correctly. And before I close today's event, I would like to invite you guys to follow us on our social media. We are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at 8America, or maybe consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and newsletter as well for more information about our events. And with that, I think our event has come to an end. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming again with me, Andrea Oriel. Happy New Year, and see you at the next At America event.